In this session, we will explore how to make your Excel worksheet not only functional but also attractive and easy to understand. By the end of this session, you will be able to label columns and row effectively, format cells, rows, columns, and entire worksheets. Use of alignments, font, border, and shading tools. Hide or lock data for security. Anchor and format graphics or Clipart. Adjust sheet names, row heights, and column width. Control sheet visibility and security. Apply colors, themes, and background images. Use shortcut keys for faster formatting. Labeling columns and rows. Every worksheet is made up of rows numbered as 1, 2, 3, etc. and column labeled as A, B, C, etc. Labeling means giving meaningful title to these columns and row to represent the data clearly. The procedure for labeling is first click on the desired cell, for example A1, then type the label text and press enter or tab to move to the next cell. Repeat this procedure for each columns or rows. Let us take an example for creating a student mark sheet. In cell A1, type student name. In cell B1, type register number. In cell C1, type English. In cell D1, type max. In cell E1, type science. In cell F1, type total marks. Now this label acts as column heading. Next, formatting cells. What is cell formatting means? Formatting changes how the value looks in a cell without changing the actual data. You can format numbers, text, percentage, date and time, alignment, border and color, etc. For example, formatting marks as a number. For suppose in F2 you have 255 as total marks. To format it properly as a number, you have to click cell F2, then right click, format cells, go to numbers tab, choose number, set decimal place equal 0, then click OK. Now 255 remains a clean whole number. You can also use a ribbon for format, like go to home, then number group, click the drop down, then select number. Another example, you can format percentage for result. Suppose the percentage is in cell G2 and the value is example 0.85. To display it as a percentage, you have to do click cell G2, then right click, format cells, select percentage, set decimal place equal to 1 or 2, then click OK. Now 0.85 becomes 85 percentage. Another example of formatting text headings. To format the column headings in A1 through F1, select A1 to F1, then press Ctrl plus B for bold, then press Ctrl plus E for center alignment. Go to home, then fill colors, select light gray or light blue, for coloring. Next, row and column formatting. Sometimes the data inside a cell does not fit properly. Either the text gets cut off or the cell looks too small. In such cases, you can adjust the column width and row height to make the content clearly visible. To adjust the column width manually, you have to place your mouse pointer on the line between any two column letters. For example, between B and C, when the pointer changes to a double-sided arrow, then click and drag left or right to increase or decrease the width. You can also auto-fit column width. This is done by using double click method. If the column text is long and you want Excel to automatically adjust, you have to move your mouse pointer between the column letters. Example, between A and B. When the double arrow appears, then double click. The Excel will automatically set the width to fit the longest text in that column. Example, in the mark sheet, if column A contains long names like Gopinath Ramasamy, then double click between A and B to auto fit so the entire name is visible. Next, adjusting row height manually. To adjust row height, you have to move your mouse pointer between any two rows. For example, between row 2 and 3, when the pointer turns into a double arrow, then click and drag up or down to change the row height. You can also use auto fit row height method. To automatically adjust the row height, you have to move the mouse pointer between row numbers, example 3 and 4. When the double arrow appears, then double click. Excel will adjust the row height to fit the content completely. The shortcut for full sheet auto fit, press Ctrl A to select the entire sheet, then move between any two column letters, then double click. It will automatically adjust column in the entire worksheet. Next, sheet formatting. Formatting is not limited to individual cells. You can apply style to the entire worksheet to make it look cleaner and more professional. For sheet formatting, first you have to press Ctrl A, then this select all rows and column in the worksheet. Or you can click the small arrow at the top left corner of the sheet, that is above row 1 and left of the column A. Once the entire sheet is selected, any formatting applied will affect everything. Next, apply a cell style. Styles help maintain consistency in fonts, colors, borders and formatting. To apply a style, you have to select the sheet, go to Home, Cell Style. You will see present style like normal, title, input, output, calculation, etc. Click the style you want. Excel instantly format the cell based on your selection. Next, apply a theme to the worksheet. Theme changes the overall appearance including fonts, color and effect, etc. To apply their theme, go to page layout, then select theme. You will see built-in options such as office, ion, facet, etc. Click on any theme in the worksheet. Themes are very helpful when you are preparing reports, dashboards, presentation, or official printouts. Next, alignment formatting. Alignment control how text and numbers appear inside a cell, both horizontally and vertically. To access alignment tool, go to Home, then select Alignment Group on the ribbon. You will find the following option: horizontal alignment. This decides how data is placed left to right inside the cell. The main options are left alignment, center alignment, and right alignment. Next, vertical alignment. This controls top to bottom placement of text inside a cell. You will see three options in vertical alignment, that is top alignment, middle alignment, and bottom alignment. Next, warp text. If a cell contains long text, Excel can automatically display it on multiple lines so it fit inside the same cells. This will be done by select the cell with long text, then click warp text in the alignment group. The shortcut key for this is Alt plus H plus W. This prevents the text from spilling into the next cell and keeps it readable. Next, merge and center. The merge and center is used to create a single title across multiple columns. The step to create merge is select A1 through F1, then click merge and center. The shortcut for merge is Ctrl plus H plus M plus C. Now the title sits perfectly centered across all selected columns. Next, font formatting. Font formatting helps control how your text look. It affects style, size, color, and emphasis. Proper font selection improves readability and give a professional finish to your worksheet. The step to format font is: first select the cell or text you want to format, then go to Home, then select Font Group on the ribbon. From here you can change font style, color, size, bold, italic, underline, etc. Common font shortcut is: for bold you can use Ctrl plus B, for italic Ctrl plus I, for underline Ctrl plus U. Example, let's format the heading of your marksheet. First select cell A1, then change the font to Arial black. Then set the font size to 14. Then press Ctrl plus B to make it bold. Click font color and choose any color which you want. Now the title clearly stands out. A well selected font not only improves clarity but also gives your sheet a professional and polished look. Next, borders and shadings. Borders and shading help organize your data visually. Borders define the layout and shading highlights important section. To apply border, first select the cell, for example A1 through F6, Then go to home, then select font group. In that border icon, it's look like square icon with grid. Then choose one of the options such as all borders to separate rows and columns, or thick box border to outline the entire table. The shortcut for all borders is Alt plus H plus B plus A. Next, applying shading, that is background color. This is done by selecting the rows, for example A1 through F1, then click the fill color, that is paint bucket icon in the font group. Choose color which you want, like light gray, blue, yellow, etc. The shortcut to fill color is Alt plus H plus H. Next, hiding and unhiding rows, columns and cells. Now we will look at how to hide and unhide rows and columns in Excel. This is useful when you want to temporarily hide raw data or calculation but still keep them in the sheet. First, let's hide a row. I am selecting row 4 by clicking on the row number. Then I will right click and choose hide. You can see row 4 disappears from the list. There is also a shortcut for this, that is Ctrl plus 9, hide the selected row instantly. Next, hide a column. To hide a column, first select a column like example column D, then right click and choose hide. Now column D is hidden from view. The shortcut for hiding a column is Ctrl plus 0. Now let's bring them back. To unhide rows, I will select the rows above and below the hidden one. For example, rows 3 and 5. Then right click and select unhide. Now row 4 appears again. To unhide a column, first select the column on either side. Here I will select column C and E, then right click and click unhide. Now column D comes back. Next, locking and protecting cell. We are going to see how to lock and protect cell in Excel. This is very useful when you don't want others to accidentally change your values or formulas. By default, all cells in Excel are set as locked, but the lock only works after we protect the sheet. So let's do this step by step. First, imagine we want to protect only the total marks column in our student mark sheet and allow the marks to be edited. For this, I will select the entire sheet first by pressing Ctrl plus A. Next, right click anywhere and choose Format Cell. Then go to the Protect tab and uncheck Locked and click OK. Now all cells are unlocked. Next, I will select only the cells I want to protect. For example, the total column. Let's say F2 to F10. Then right click again, choose Format Cell, then go to the Protection tab and this time I will check Lock, then click OK. To activate the lock, I will go to the Review tab at the top. Now I will click Protect Sheet. A small box appears asking for a password. This is optional, but if you want, you can type and click OK. If you don't want a password, you just click OK directly. Now the total column is fully protected. No one can change it. If someone tries to edit it, then Excel will shows a warning. Meanwhile, the other cell like student names and marks are still editable. This method is very useful when you want to protect formulas or fixed values but allow others to fill input data in the same sheet. Now let's see how to unlock cells in Excel. This is useful when you previously protected a sheet but now want certain cell to be editable again. This is done by go to the Review tab, then click Unprotect Sheet. If a password was set, then enter the password and click OK. Now the sheet is editable again. Next, anchoring objects and graphics. Whenever you insert image, charts or cliparts, they are linked to the cells underneath. Then anchoring controls whether these objects move or resize when you change the cell. For this, first insert an object. Go to the Insert tab, then click Picture, choose an image from your computer. For example, I am inserting a logo at the top of our mark sheet. Once inserted, you can resize or move it as needed. Next, for anchoring, you have to select right click on the image, then select Format Picture. In the Format Picture pane, go to the Properties tab. Here you will see three anchoring options. 1. Move and size with cell. Next, move but don't size. Next, don't move or size. The first option, move and size with cell. In this option, the object will move and resize automatically if you adjust row height or column width. Example, if you increase the row where the logo sits, then the logo will stretch along with the cells. Next, move but don't size with cells. The object moves when you insert or delete rows or columns, but its size stays the same. Example, if you insert a row above the logo, it moves down, but the logo doesn't change size. The next option is don't move or size with cells. The object stays fixed in position and size no matter what changes you make to the cells. So the logo remains fixed even if you add new rows or columns. Next, we will learn how to add header and footer and rename sheet in Excel. These features help make your printed report looks professional and keep your workbook organized. First, adding headers. Go to the Insert tab, then select Text Group. In that, select Header and Footer option. Excel switches to Page Layout View and shows the headers area at the top of the sheet. Then click inside the header area where you want your text. Example, type monthly report as the header for a report. You can also add dynamic information using the header and footer tools option like page number. It will insert page number automatically. or number of pages, shows total pages, or current date and time, updates automatically the date and time values. Next, file path or file name, useful for official reports. Now, every printed pages will display this header, giving your report a consistent and professional appearance. Next, adding footer. Scroll to the bottom of the sheet or click go to the footer in the header and footer tools. Then type footer text such as confidential or prepared by admin. You can also insert page number or date time in the footer like header. Footer appears on all printed pages, helping track reports or add important notes. Next, renaming a worksheet. At the bottom of the Excel window, double-click the Sheet tab, for example, Sheet 1, then type the new name, example, Student Marks, and press Enter. Next, we will learn how to control sheet visibility and secure your Excel sheet and workbook. This tool helps protect your data from accidentally or unauthorized changes. First, hiding a sheet. Sometimes you want to hide a sheet to keep raw data or calculation out of view. For this, first right-click the Sheet tab at the bottom, then select Hide. The sheet disappears from the tab list, but all data remains intact in the worksheet. Next, unhide a sheet. To make a hidden sheet visible again, for this, right-click any visible sheet tab, then choose Unhide. A dialog box appears with the list of hidden sheets. From this sheet, select the sheet you want to unhide. Then click OK. Now the sheet reappears and it's fully editable. Next, protecting your sheets. To prevent editing of specific sheets, go to the Review tab, then select Protect Sheets. Enter a password, it is optional, and choose what users are allowed to do, such as selecting cells, formatting, or inserting rows or columns. Then click OK. Now the protected sheet cannot be changed without unprotecting it first. Next, protecting the workbook structure. You can also protect the entire workbook structure. For this, go to Review tab, then Protect Workbook, then check Protect Structure and Windows and set a password. It is optional. Then click OK. This prevents users from renaming, deleting, or moving sheets, or adding new sheets and changing the workbook windows arrangement. Next, we will explore sheet styles, themes, and background in Excel. These features help you quickly format your workbook professionally and give it a polished and presentation ready look. First, we will apply cell styles. For this, Excel provides ready-made cell styles for formatting headers, title, or data cell. For this, go to Home, then select Styles, then Cell Styles. You will see option like Heading 1 for main headings, Title for titles or important text. Next, Ascent 1, Ascent 2, etc. for highlighting data. Next, applying theme. Theme changes the overall look of the workbook by applying coordinated fonts, colors, and effects. For this, go to page layout, then select themes, then choose a theme like office, iron, etc. Next, adding background. You can insert a background image in the Excel sheet. For this, go to page layout, then select background, then select an image file from your computer. For example, your college logo. The image appears behind all cells without interfering with your data. Next, removing background. If you want to remove it again, then go to page layout, then select delete background. Next, we will see shortcut keys for formatting in Excel. Text formatting shortcuts are like Ctrl plus B. This is useful for bold the text. Next, Ctrl plus I is used to change the font to italic. Next, Ctrl plus U is used to underline the text. Next, center align. Alt plus H plus A plus C is used. Next, all borders is done by using Alt plus H plus B plus A. Next, fill color. The shortcut is Alt plus H plus H. Next, format cell dialog. The shortcut is Ctrl plus 1. To hide rows, the shortcut is Ctrl plus 9. To hide columns, the shortcut is Ctrl plus 0. Next, unhide rows, the shortcut is Ctrl plus Shift plus open brackets. Next, unhide columns, the shortcut is Ctrl plus Shift plus close brackets. Next, merge and center. The shortcut is Alt plus H plus M plus C.